life on Earth has its challenges. But America has been a symbol of stability. A democratic republic. A nation of laws and not of men, with unique freedoms. The freedom of speech. Freedom of the press. And although she has always called herself a Christian nation, the freedom of religion. The right to worship as you please, or not at all. America's founders understood the importance of religion in inspiring and moderating human behavior, and in maintaining a civil society. In 1798, John Adams said, "Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other." But they also understood the dangers of abuse and oppression that can occur when religion takes the power of government. The First Amendment to the Constitution was their solution to ensure that no religion would ever be oppressed or be used as a tool to oppress others. Not only was religious expression encouraged, it was the basis of most education. The first textbook printed in America, the New England Primer, was based on rote memorization of Christian doctrine and was used for 100 years until it was replaced by the blueback speller of Noah Webster in 1790. Most schools were established and taught by ministers and usually took place in the town's church. Early colleges were established by religious denominations as seminaries to train their ministers. In 1925, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that students could attend private schools to include parochial schools to comply with state compulsory education laws. In spite of the foundational role of religion in establishing the education system in America, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that public schools could not use public funds or facilities for religious instruction. Then in 1963, the courts found it unconstitutional for schools to require students to recite prayers or read the Bible. The resulting perception is that the Bible, prayer, and religious instruction are all banned from education. The reality, while schools can't require prayer, they also can't prohibit prayer. While students can't be required to study the Bible, they cannot be prohibited from reading it. And many school systems give credit for biblical studies as an elective. While school facilities and taxpayer funds cannot be used for religious instruction, that doesn't prevent elective credits from being awarded for the study. But it must be privately funded and must take place at private facilities. The McDuffie County Christian Learning Center is just such a facility. In October of 2011, the McDuffie County Board of Education approved a SACS-accredited Bible class. The McDuffie County Christian Learning Center partners with schools, parents, and churches to teach biblical truths that enable children to develop their personal relationship with Christ. We prepare students academically, spiritually, emotionally, and socially for God's call on their lives. But we rely on private funds, so please support the McDuffie County Christian Learning Center.